Happy. We're just about.
Thank you, Brian.
I don't doubt him, Allie. Thanks very much. And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum. They're the forwards. Marcus Smart out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the 5, down low. And for the Heat, at the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, B.A., in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
The Celtics on offense. Out to Schroeder. Smart outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Horford. The floater. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That'll belong to Kyle Lowry.
Earning more and more recognition for all the things he does. Horford's finally gone from underrated to appreciated.
Horford hits them both. And over his career, Grant, Al Horford has continued to improve his outside shot.
I mean, he really has. He came into the league as a low block bruiser. 8 years in, he adjusted and added a three-point shot. And he has been a reliable player from outside since then. As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
Schroeder passes to Tatum. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yeah, how about the balance from Tatum? Now, look, he absorbed the contact like a champ and scored despite it.
Pass to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Now here's Tatum. Schroeder finds Horford. Back to Schroeder. Outside Tatum. Pass to Horford. It's hauled in by the Heat. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Lowry outside. To the paint. Here's a... Oh, hey, how about that?
What just happened?
And that's how you orchestrate the offense. Lowry showing the vision and the unselfishness.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Tatum. The 3 is up. The shot comes out, and Miami will go the other way with it. Adebayo with it. Now guarded by Brown. And here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Here's Tatum. Pass to Brown. Outside Schroeder. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And Horford gets it to go.
That's what you want your guards to do. Schroeder working into an open team.
The Heat with the lead. Now here's Lowry. Now Adebayo. Covered by Schroeder. Here's Lowry. Ooh, rejected by Horford. Smart against Robinson. Back to Smart. Pass to Tatum. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
You know, the question is, do you leave him in? A third foul this early could spell trouble.
Now here's Schroeder. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And here's Brown for 3. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist.
Oh, you love to see Brown knock down the 3 ball, showing great strides in improving his range.
Tatum against Lowry. Tatum with the block. Smart passes to Tatum. Beyond the arc. And Tucker pulls it down.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Now Lowry. Pass to Butler. Outside Robinson. Now here's Lowry. Clock at 6. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And the shot goes down.
With the strength Tucker has, drawing contact means nothing to him. He can't grab him. He's tough as nails.
Schroeder finds Tatum. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Takes it inside. Can't connect from short range.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything he can.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. It's the Heat. They lead by 1. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point. So that's who Miami starts the second with.
And Kyle Lowry had a ton of suitors in free agency, and many teams felt he could be the player to put them over the top. But ultimately, he chose the Heat because they had recently gone to the finals. And I'll tell you what, it seems like a great fit overall.
Pass to Lowry. Denied by Tatum.
All-star Tatum engaged on D. I mean, that's a scary sight for him.
Smart with a bucket.
Smart.
That right there,
3 points.
that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Lowry against Schroeder. Lowry, the pass to Butler. Lowry, right side. Back to Butler. Pass to Tucker. Over Schroeder. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first.
That one on Tatum. And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers. And I did a pretty good job.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces with his pass.
And Lowry gets doubled. Right side, Robinson. Schroeder against Lowry. That one's good for 2. Lowry's got 6 points.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Oh, you know what it is. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
From deep three-point range. And Horford powers it home.
With a huge frame and outstanding wingspan, there's no surprise to see Horford throw it down.
And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. Some changes for Boston. Oladipo finds Hero. Here's Dedmon. To the middle. Morris down low. Williams defending. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Pass to Richardson. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Back to Hernan Gomez. Driving inside. It's hauled in by the Heat. Here's Dedmon. Here's Strus. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Cantor.
Max Strus. That's his first personal foul.
The Celtics with the lead.
First team foul.
Here's Pritchard. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. 13 feet out. That one doesn't drop. Now the Heat take it the other way. There's 1:34 left in the second quarter. Back to Dedmon. Oh, stolen by Richardson. Pass to Cantor. Here's Hernan Gomez. Boston, no good that time either. The Heat have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Hero for 3. Again, the Heat misses. The Celtics have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Here's Pritchard. And 1:01 left in the first half. Richardson for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Richardson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Hero outside. Inside. Here's Dedmon. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal
Yeah, you
foul.
never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Now at the line, Wade.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Here's Pritchard. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Dedmon. The shake. And it's Cantor with a rebound. The Celtics have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Here's Pritchard. Offensive board. Cantor, the pass to Williams. Here's Hernan Gomez. And the 3 off target. He gets it off. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. Some good action during the period, as it was just... And...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, one of the stories here, Al Horford, he's getting it done today.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
He's so good at reading opportunities and seizing upon whatever the defense gives up.
Kicking off the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart, and it's Horford in at the 5. And you know, Grant, Bam Adebayo expanding his offensive game. He's got a legitimate shot. He's a legitimate threat from mid-range now.
I mean, Adebayo, he takes a lot of shots from mid-range. He does a good amount of damage with his shot. You figure it's just a matter of time before those become three-point attempts.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Ooh, rejected by Horford.
Oh, you can't be careless around Horford. Throw up a weak shot around him, he'll send it back.
A nice shot by Brown.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Outside Butler. To the inside. Tatum with a steal. Smart for 3. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Schroeder's got 3 assists now in this one.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Tatum with a steal. Smart with the ball. 6 points for him. Right side Tatum. Out to Schroeder. Back to Horford. Just 5 to shoot. Smart passes to Horford. 14 feet away. And it's Miami with a rebound.
golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
Al Horford. That's his first personal foul.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Outside Schroeder. Goes up at the elbow. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Celtics lead by 8.
Oh, you better put a body on Horford. I mean, when you don't, he's more than content to torch you like this.
To the middle. For 3, Lowry. Tatum pulls it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Brown finds Horford. The kick to Tatum. Here's Brown. 4-3. And again, Boston with the triple.
I just love the ball movement.
The Heat have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Lowry against Schroeder. Puts up a 3. And again, the Heat missing.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Smart. The 3-ball. It's hauled in by the Heat. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
The shot by Butler, no good. The Celtics on offense. They're on an 11-2 run. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. So Boston ends up going with a new group.
First team foul. Checking into the
third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Hernan Gomez. 6 to shoot. Cantor with it. Butler covering. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Robinson against Richardson. Now here's Cantor. And stolen by Adebayo. Back to Butler. And it's off from three-point range. Boston has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Cantor inside. He's guarded by Lowry. Outside, Williams. The kick out to Richardson. Boston again missing.
They get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be given.
Back to Robinson. Pass to Lowry. Butler with the ball. Richardson picks him up. For 3, Robinson. The Heat rebound. Back to Pritchard. And so it's the Boston Celtics. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Appearing in control, but could still use a little more of a push to feel totally comfortable in this one. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Wayne Dedman is out there with Markieff Morris. Then there's Victor Oladipo. Then there's Tyler Hero. And it's Strus in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Tipped away. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Morris. Pass to Canner. Back to Pritchard from outside the arc. That one no good. Now the Heat take it the other way. And here's Oladipo. Here's Dedmon. He's guarded by Canner. Now Hero. This one for three. Sinks it from distance. Hero's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First
a little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul so far.
That's his third personal foul.
So it's Boston now. They've led by as many as 11. Schroeder passes to Brown. Let's go with a three. Hits a three-pointer. Brown's got 9 points here in the second half.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
And here's Butler outside. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got 4 rebounds now. Tatum from long range. Miami grabs the miss.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
Oh, man, such a hard worker on the glass. Tucker's energy is very impressive. A true junkyard dog.
Now here's Schroeder. Up top, Horford. Horford draws the double. Smart outside. Back to Horford. Kicks it out to Smart. Pass to Schroeder. Another shot with the drive. The rebound by Lowry. Miami's gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. The shot by Butler. No good.
Look, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
Outside Tatum. Fires for three. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks.
A minute 58 left in the fourth. Outside Schroeder. Pass to Tatum. On the take. And finished off by Tatum.
And the thing about Tatum, you may not have the quickest drive, but the finish is explosive.
And here's Butler. For three, Robinson. They get it again. The Celtics have got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. And Smart with the bucket on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one. The Heat have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Lowry, no good.
Gets the look he wants and still no love. Tough night.
Tatum finds Schroeder. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter here. He takes it in. Down low, Horford. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And it's a 10-point Boston lead. For 3, Lowry. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
Shot clock at 6. Pass to Horford. 3-pointer. And Tucker pulls it down.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, the game got away from them, but hopefully they've learned some things, and hopefully they'll be able to make some adjustments next time.
Lowry outside. Back to Robinson. 19-footer. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Now Schroeder. And so it's Boston with the W. All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. For
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming right up, the Heat taking on the Hawks. For Miami, every game. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it up.
Kevin, thank you.
Good story. Hard work does pay off, David. Thank you so much. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. And for the Heat, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the center, locking down the middle.
And maybe we don't talk enough about what a great teammate Lowry is. Passionate, he leads by example, and always vocal.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And Lowry puts up a deep three. The long distance three is buried.
You know, there was a time when three-point shooting was a liability for Lowry. But the guy has put in the time, and now he is a solid option from deep.
Collins finds Young. It's hauled in by the Heat. When Lowry won gold in 2016, the U.S. team coaches had very high praise.
Yeah, you can call him their unsung hero, the best team player out of anybody. This guy shows emotion, and guys feed off his energy. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Lowry, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
Defense getting too close. Lowry has that instinct to read what's happening, takes the shot there into the contact.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe, but D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Young passes to Capella. Collins in the post. Lowry covering. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. To the paint. A nice shot by Tucker.
And how about the experience of Lowry on full display there? Just finding the open man, and this guy's been doing this for now over a decade.
And Young, here we go. Bogdanovich finds Young. The Hawks working the ball around. From deep three-point range. And it's Lowry with the rebound.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
He gets it in there. And it's 7 points for Kyle Lowry.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
Bounce pass, Bogdanovich. Now, here's Hunter. 6 to shoot. He feeds it to Capella, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Just 2 to shoot. Here's Bogdanovich. That one wide left.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Back to Tucker. The kick outside to Butler. Down low. And Capella sends it back.
Capella's reach is so intimidating for anybody on the inside. That's why you can anchor your defense with him.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Collins wide open, he fires. That ball, nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
From the middle, part of Collins' game that is developing. Nice work, and that's paying off.
And Lowry gets double teamed. Here's Butler. Makes it off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Collins passes it to Bogdanovich. Left side Lowry. The tray. Atlanta with the rebound. Outside Bogdanovich. To the wing on the left. Collins finds Capella. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And they'll get another chance. On deep, Collins. Robinson pulls it in.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Lowry. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
And you know, Lowry, the consummate floor general, his leadership on the court and in the locker room really brings this team together and makes them an effective unit.
Young from outside hits the three-point bomb. Young's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Hawks. Lowry with the ball. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Heat lead by 6. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. To the paint. Pass to Robinson to the inside. And stolen by Hunter. Young against Robinson. Back to Young. Stolen by Robinson. And oh, here we go. Lowry's got the fast break chance. The putback. It's good on the putback. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Heat.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Hunter's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
Young dishes to Capella. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
Lowry looking around. Pass to Butler. Launches it. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. Lowry against Young. Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Capella. 5 to shoot. Bogdanovich inside. Robinson on him. Bogdanovich, no luck. Now Butler Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And you look at the size of Bam Adebayo. Rare to see someone so big be so fluid with the ball.
And how much GA does that ability unlock what this team can do offensively around Bam? The DHOs or dribbling up from the post to make plays or involving him at the top of the key to find backdoor cutters. That's a lot of extra action for teams not to be able to prepare for it because of Bam's skill.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Stolen. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And Tyler's got to love that when he has a chance to rise up.
The Hawks trail by 5. Williams looking around. Reddish the pass to Williams. Reddish dishes to Williams. He kicks it to Gallinari. And there's the feed to Jang. Nice move.
Miami foul.
The Hawks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And a season ago at the charity strike, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
And so he makes both from the line.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Hero kicks to Oladipo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, you're just talking about Oladipo. He holds a very high standard for himself.
He's trying to reach another level every year. Wants to keep growing, making everything more consistent. And it's possible we still haven't seen the best of him yet.
Williams against Oladipo. And here's Gallinari outside. And Zhang kicks to Reddish. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
His team depends on him to have some point production, so Cam pouring it in.
Oladipo taking his time here. Inside. Williams with the block.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And Gallinari kicks to Williams. Keeps it alive, and it's Gallinari on the follow. Gallinari's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, Gallo almost pushes 7 feet, so he comes up with the offensive rebound and putback because of his size.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And that'll do it for the first half of competitive. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. So it's Miami who's out on top at the half. They have a narrow 3-point lead. And that'll about do it as we get ready for the...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. One of the stories here, Kyle Lowry getting it done today.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Yeah, avalanche warning in this one. He is just on a roll.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for Atlanta. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Zhang is out there, Gallinari, and it's Williams at the point. Butler goes in and slam dunk by Butler.
Quick and athletic, Butler able to beat his opponents right to the tin.
Herter passes to Zhang. Back to Herter. Kicks it to Reddish. Fires the three. Herter, no good. Miami leading by 5. Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Oh, Jimmy, that was impressive.
From Duncan Robinson.
Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Outside Williams. Jang, high post. Over Robinson. Williams dishes to Jang. Williams. And Williams is right there.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
Lowry against Collins. The shot by Lowry, no good.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Here's Young. 6 points for him. For 3, Hunter.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And Capella sends it back. And he gets it back. Adebayo. No good there. Good work defensively by Capella. And Bogdanovich kicks to Capella. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Robinson passes to Tucker. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And so they foul intentionally. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitutions for your Heat.
Young with the ball. Now defended by Oladipo. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Bogdanovich has got 5 points so far. And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Amen. Who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise.
Miami leading by 4. Oladipo outside. The pass to Hero. Morris outside. Lock at 6. Strus passes to Oladipo. Dedmon trying to break free. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. To the middle. Bogdanovich finds Hunter. Fires the 3. Pass to Young. Back to Collins. Young with the ball. To the inside. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Guarded by Oladipo. And it's Capella missing. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul.
Heat have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Just to Dedmon. Looking for Oladipo. He gets it there. And the rejection by Collins.
No, sir. Collins sending that one away.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And Young kicks to Hunter. Uncovered. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game. Oladipo, the pass to Dedmon. Back to Hero. Oladipo outside. Feeds it to Dedmon. Passes it to Hero. With the drive. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
In the flash, Tyler Hero makes his way to the inside. Nice use of his athleticism.
Young outside. He feeds it to Capella. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Hunter for 3. Offensive rebound. It's Young on the wing. Knocks down the three ball. Young's got 9.
And Trae Young will bury threes in bunches. So effortless.
Here's Oladipo. He takes it in. Good work defensively by Capella. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Heat lead by 3. We'll get right back to the action when we return. 3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 5. That's the group on the 4 for Miami. Shot on the way. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. And the wide open shot from Reddish. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. The shot by Lowry, no good.
That's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And it's tied up with that one. Looking back at the 2017-18 season, Clint Capella, Brent, shot an eye-popping 65% from the field. That led the NBA.
Well, a third of his baskets were dunks during that season, so I would expect the percentage to actually, Kevin, be pretty high. And a lot of those were at the hands of James Harden at the time playing in Houston, who won the MVP that year. But he has the ability to roll and to finish. He has shown soft hands, and he plays defensively. So he's a great big. You can put out the complement both sides of the floor. Felt like he was getting more and more hungry as he got closer to the rim. Jimmy Butler just tenacious there.
And so Butler nails both of them. And Jimmy Butler, while he's a good shooter, not a great shooter, Brent, from beyond the arc.
Well, he's good enough there, and will take, I guess, the right ones, Kevin, to keep pressure on, because you want to take the open threes. But he knows his game so well, and he'll continue to attack. He'll continue to find ways to expose defenses in the mid-range to make the impact on the game offensively that we're so accustomed to from Jimmy Butler.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Here's Robinson. And oh boy, a lot of... And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to make a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on Nate McMillan talking to his team. He said he just wants them to play faster. Feels like they've been too lackadaisical with the ball, and that their aggressiveness just isn't there right now. Kevin, back to you.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Capella. And Adebayo with the block. Denied. Oh, they get it back. Kicks it out to Collins. Goes up again. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch. Lowry
against Young. Butler deciding where to go with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Butler with the jam.
And Jimmy Buckets is alive.
The Hawks trail by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's the pass to Capella. Back to Young. There's the feed to Capella. It's hauled in by the Heat. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outside, Robinson. He kicks it to Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Stolen by Collins. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Young. Hunter dishes to Capella. It's Collins with the drive.
Just impressive athletically, and when Collins is in this kind of mode, the defense is on its heels.
Third team foul.
And breakdown here, guys. The Hustle stats for the Heat.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
I also love the fact that they played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition.
Outside Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Over Young. And Capella sends it back. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Good. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Lowry passes to Tucker. The kick outside to Butler. And he hammers that one down right in the face of DeAndre Hunter.
Jimmy Butler is one of the respected guys when it comes to these moments to play in the clutch.
Passes to Bogdanovich. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
Lowry passes to Butler. Outside Lowry. From deep. Can't get it to fall. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Well, there's always a little extra motivation for a team playing in front of its own fans, and the Heat definitely look motivated as they came into the building. Well, this one...
BA, we've seen small...
Well, we'll see what comes of it, Allie. Thank you. So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Patrick Williams out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. And for the Heat, inside it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. And two conference rivals facing off here. Grant, what were some of your fiercest rivalries at the NBA level?
You know, when I was in Detroit, it had to be the Hawks, and I think probably the Bulls. I think the Bulls were everybody's rival in the Eastern Conference back then. And then, of course, in Phoenix, we had some real battles with the Lakers.
Back to Adebayo. Pass to Lowry. There's the 3. And it's Chicago with a board. Vucevic with it. Picked up by Lowry. Back to Vucevic. Ball right side. To the paint. Williams finds Levine. Back to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. DeRozan passes to Vucevic. Count the basket.
DeMar's a magnet for defensive attention. You see the overreaction leading to a wide open man.
Lowry against Ball. Back to Lowry. Down low. And Adebayo slams it in.
We've seen that from Lowry for a long time. A fantastic passer of the basketball. A capable scorer from all 3 levels. But what's really unique about Kyle Lowry is his physicality near the rim. He bullies defenders.
There's a move for you.
Wow, just showed great creativity on his way to the bucket. Pass to Robinson. Back to Lowry. Yeah, that one's good. And something Lowry's always had, great strength.
You know what? He helps set a physical tone for the team. That's what you expect from your 7-footer, not your 6-footer.
Lowry against Ball. Drives to the hoop. And he goes in for the dunk.
This is when Ball's most effective, breaking down the defense off penetration.
Just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Tries it from 16. Ball with the rebound.
In a bump this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Tucker, no good.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Pass to Levine. Butler with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Lowry against DeRozan. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
What you love about Lowry is his physicality in the lane. It's amazing at his height what he can do.
Both free throws good from Lowry.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Pass to Williams. Now here's DeRozan. Up top, Levine. Robinson defending. Shot clock at 5. Puts it up from 12. Shot by Levine, no good. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Butler. Nice move. Over DeRozan. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. DeMar DeRozan picks one up.
The shot fake of Jimmy Butler is tough not to fall for.
I mean, it is crazy to think how far Jimmy Butler has come. I mean, didn't see a lot of the floor in his first 2 seasons. Then soon after, he made 4 straight All-Star games.
On the wing, Levine. Checked by Tucker. Outside Levine. Pass to DeRozan. Ball with it. He's guarded by Lowry. Fires from the corner. And the shot no good. A bit short. And Butler in his career, Graham, he won Most Improved Player in 2015.
I mean, it's like he became a 20 points per game player overnight. And you feel like Butler just needed a chance in the NBA. And I'll tell you what, he's made the most of everything he's had.
To the inside, Tucker. Nifty move. And the layup is up and in.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Williams. Levine with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. DeRozan outside. Hey, from beyond the arc. Sends it home from three-point land.
Would love to see more of this. DeRozan needs to keep working on his 3-ball.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Lowry, the pass to Butler. Back to Lowry. Butler finds Lowry. Ball with the rebound. Here's Levine for 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
The shooting form of Zach LaVine is so pure, he's money in the bank from deep.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Bulls out in front, up 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Patrick Williams out there with DeMar DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Ball passes to Levine. The kick out to Ball. Outside Levine. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. Miami trailing. Lowry finds Robinson. Back to Lowry. Fires the 3. That one's good. 2 for 8 now.
That's what you want to do. Work the ball to one of your premier scorers like Kyle Lowry and let him make a play.
Ooh, good work defensively by Butler. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. And the Heat, another 3.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
Lowry against Ball. It's Williams, high post. Back to Ball. Outside, Williams. On the wing, Levine. Clock at 6. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Miami has gone 2 of 3 from the three-point line in the second.
Defenses pay a lot of attention to Zach LaVine because he can attack from anywhere in the half court, a player you can't lose track of.
Outside Robinson. Here's Butler, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And it's the Bulls with the ball. No points yet here in the second quarter for him. Butler against DeRozan. Here's Levine for 3. And that doesn't go either for Levine. And with Levine and the attention he garners, it opens up his teammates.
Yeah, Zach Levine has improved in that regard. When his teammates are open, he swings it right on time. His IQ on the offensive side has gone way up.
5 to shoot. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Outside for Butler. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And Lowry with the basket on the assist by Butler. Now it's a 7-point Heat lead.
His second make from beyond the arc this quarter after hitting none in the first.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Green for 3. That shot off the mark, and the Heat going the other way now. Hero with it. Green picks him up. From deep. It's hauled in by the Bulls. And there's the drive. Can't hit from in close. The Heat on offense. They're rolling here. 9 unanswered. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
That's his first.
Chicago has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
The shot by Johnson, no good. Miami has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Hero outside. Plenty of space. Offensive rebound. Here's Dedmon. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
White for 3. No good. Now the Heat take it the other way.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Back to Dedmon. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
And above the rim finisher, Dedmon gets most of his points right at the rack.
And it's hammered home by Green.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Pass to Strus. Here's Dedmon. And he converts the layup. Dedmon's got 6 points.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks. And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Drawing so much attention, Oladipo rotates the ball to the open man.
Here's Bradley, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Oladipo against White. Oladipo, right side. Here's Dedmon. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo. 10 points for him.
The toughness of Dedmon showing up again, making the extra effort play, finishes through contact.
And so it's the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. They're in a terrific position now thanks to their flawed. And that's a wrap for our...
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Kyle Lowry, he's been playing really well.
There's virtually nothing you can do to stop him. I mean, you can't even contain him. He's been that great.
Yeah, and sometimes the strategy in that case, don't let anyone else beat you. You know he's going to get his, so try and keep it to that.
Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Dedmon in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Lowry against Levine. To the middle. Here's Tucker. Puts the move on. And he lays it in. Well, at the wing position, Grant, you were one of the league's best passers. Which wing players stand out to you in that category now?
You know, I mean, it may sound arrogant of me to say this, but LeBron, Luka Doncic, guys like that who really read the floor, they understand and can pick apart defenses at any position. Those two are ones that stick out the most.
Over to the wing. For three, Lowry. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds.
Watch out, watch out, watch your head.
Awesome. Get out the way.
The creativity, extreme athleticism. You see why Zach's won the dunk contest multiple times.
Lowry into the lane.
I'm open right here.
They get it back. It's good on the putback. And the Heat lead by 13.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Lowry. Inside. Shot clock at 5. Jacks up at 3. Connects from downtown. Lowry's got 13 points.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Third 3 of the game for him, first in this half.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
A line change here for Chicago.
Coming onto the floor for the Bulls.
White against Oladipo. The kick out to White on the wing. Green. Shoots from 14, and he gets it to go.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Oladipo outside. Pass to Hero. Back to Oladipo. Here's Hero. Green covering. Oladipo with the ball. Here's Morris. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play.
2 minutes.
Green for 3. Miami grabs the miss.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well. The former #2 overall pick in 2013, Oladipo gives you production, but he also plays with a bit of an edge.
Outside White. Johnson passes to Green. Fires the 3. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
Bulls ball.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Johnson. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in the game. And no doubt, when he's rolling, Oladipo strikes fear in the hearts of the opponents.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, he's merciless on the attack. He plays with so much heart and passion. It's not much fun to play against, but he's exciting to watch.
5 on the clock. Oladipo on the wing. Here's the lob, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Chicago has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Right side White, down low. Outside Green. And he drives in. Count that one. Green's got 4 points this quarter.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Back to Oladipo. To the inside. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Nice work in there by Adebayo. He sets a physical tone for this team.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Adebayo over to help. Bradley, that's good. Bradley's got 6.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Heat have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Oladipo against White. Now here's Oladipo. Here's Adebayo. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Heat. They lead by 12. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so in the game for the Bulls, Derek Jones is out there with Alize Johnson. Then it's Tony Bradley. Then it's Kobe White. And it's Green in at the 2 guard.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. To the middle. It's picked off. And it's hammered home by Green.
Good heads-up basketball from Kobe. Spots a wide-open shooter and gets it to him.
Lowry left side. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Robinson with a steal. Lowry outside. On up the court. And Adebayo slams it in.
Ferocious finish. Bam's natural strength is next level.
Up top, White. Pounded by Adebayo. Takes a 3. And White hits from deep. White's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
Robinson passes to Lowry. It's hauled in by White.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Outside Jones. 3-pointer. They get the rebound. Outside Green. Outside Jones. Lowry against White. The 3 is up. That one is off. The Heat go the other way with it. At one point, they led by 16. Robinson on the wing. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Robinson's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Great floor awareness there by Jimmy Butler, sensing one of his guys is open and gets it to him.
Pass to Green. Back to White. The shot. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Oh, I'll tell you what, in this fourth quarter, he's been locked in and has made some big shots for his team.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Back to Lowry. Over Johnson. Tucker. Great positioning on the putback.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Chicago has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. Outside White. Buries it from 3. White's got 8 points in the quarter.
There's a reason why Kobe takes a good number of threes a game. He's effective from deep.
And an intentional foul right there.
Derek Jones Jr. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
1:46 left in the fourth quarter.
Substitution.
To the paint. The shake. And Butler with the lay-in. And the Heat lead by 9.
A good interior scorer. Jimmy Butler using his strength and explosiveness to full effect.
Levine with it. Picked up by Tucker. Williams. Robinson Robinson with the block. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Outside Butler. Pass to Lowry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Robinson passes to Lowry. Rebound by the Bulls.
Coming out of halftime, he wanted to start strong, yet the opposite happened.
Vucevic, the pass to DeRozan. To the middle. Stolen by Lowry. Outside Butler. Pass to Lowry. From deep three-point range. Williams grabs the board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson.
They're fortunate the defender couldn't control it. Almost lost that possession.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Lowry with it. From deep. That's tipped. And they get it back. Robinson finds Lowry. From deep three-point range. The Heat rebound. Butler passes to Lowry. From deep. Lowry with another miss. So the Heat win it. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a
welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the opening lineup for the Heat. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. And for the Celtics, out in the front court along with Tatum. Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
Well, this is one of the strongest aspects of Jimmy Butler's game, playmaking for his teammates. Over the years, boy, he has gotten so much better.
Now here's Tatum. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
Now here's Lowry. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Smart.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Pass to Tatum. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Brown finds Tatum. 5 on the clock. Back to Brown. Celtics passing it around. Here's Horford. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Well, pretty good awareness right from Al Horford. He has the wherewithal to get off a quality shot.
And an area that's often underappreciated for Horford, he's a fantastic passer.
Nothing flashy. Great vision in the post or at the top of the key. And he just keeps it moving and finds the open man.
The pass to Tatum. Passes it to Horford. Nobody near Schroeder. The Celtics get it back in a new 14. Stolen by Smart and pushing it up. Here's Boston. Horford's got the ball. Wants to get it to Tatum and does. Back to Schroeder. Just 5 to shoot. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now here is Lowry. Banked in off the glass. Lowry's got 5 now.
Well, his ball handling ability is well known, and Lowry shows him off there.
Pass to Tatum. Driving the lane, and the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Outside Lowry. Outside Robinson.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Butler. Miami needs to get a shot off. Here's Adebayo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Bam Adebayo picked 14th in the 2017 draft. Has made huge improvements throughout his career. The guy is a hard worker.
And Adebayo drops them both. And Coach Spoelstra says that Adebayo continues to put in the work to improve.
And Kevin, you see it in his game every year. Never takes a summer off. Comes back each fall with a new wrinkle to his repertoire.
The Heat have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And he knocks down the first one.
Make no mistake, guys, one of the more effective second-round picks we have in the NBA. Tucker provides a steady diet of production.
Celtics trail by 4. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Schroeder finds Tatum. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Celtic ball.
Schroeder outside. He dishes it to Brown. And the pass to Tatum. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Wants to get it to Brown and does. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Heat. Outside Robinson. To the wing right side. Adebayo down low. Shot clock at 6. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Horford's got the ball. Tatum no good.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Lowry drives in. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. So it's Boston now. 6-point game. Here's Schroeder. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. He kicks it to Smart. Here's Horford. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
I love it when Al Horford is challenging defenders to stay with him. Use your physicality, big man.
And that concludes the first. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Boston. Down to the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Smart. And it's Horford at the 5 down low.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Celtics trail by 4. And here's Schroeder. To the paint. Here's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Coaches love seeing this from Dennis Schroeder. Recognize the situation, find the open teammate.
Tatum's gone 50% from the field, 3 of 6. Oladipo, the pass to Dedmon. Here's Strus. He's covered by Brown. And it's Strus missing. Tatum against Morris. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Brown. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Here's Smart. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. It's all knotted up.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Now Hero. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Plenty of space. They get it again. Oladipo outside. Passes it to Hero. Clock at 6. And stolen by Horford. Pass break. Here we go. Brown wide open. He fires. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. And let's get your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Celtics.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
Celtics leading by 3. Tatum wide open. He fires one. No good from outside.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Strus. Oladipo taking his time here. And they get it. Dedmon. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And that's an intentional foul. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree, Kevin. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at, trying to balance things out.
Now, here's Tucker. Cuts off the pass. Richardson with it. Lowry picks him up. And up the court come the Celtics on the break.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Pritchard. Tipped away. Kicks it out to Richardson. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. He's guarded closely. Shot clock at 3. Richardson right side. Nice hit again. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Lowry with the ball. He's got 7. From deep three-point range. Again, the miss by the Heat. Celtics leading by 3. From deep. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Outside Lowry. And he's good on the 3 ball. Lowry's got 10 points.
Not a shoot-first point guard, but make no mistake, Lowry can shoot from range consistently when given the opportunity.
There's 57 seconds left in the first half of the game. To the left wing, 6 on the shot clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Here's Pritchard. Boston, no good that time either. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Outside Lowry. Down low, Adebayo. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Heat lead by 2.
Well, Kyle Lowry loves the chance to catch the defense napping in the pick and roll. Pretty much no one better at getting it going.
Hernan Gomez passes to Pritchard. Here he goes, and he lays it straight in. Pritchard's got it all tied up now for Boston.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Butler finds Adebayo. Right wing. He got it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. They trailed by as many as 6 points. And that's a...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. One of the stories here, Kyle Lowry getting it done today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the center, filling out the middle.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Now here is Lowry. 10 points for him.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Your passes to Tatum. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 5 assists in the game. Schroeder against Lowry. Butler feeling it out a bit. Adebayo with the bucket. Adebayo's got 8 points.
Boy, perfect execution in the pick and roll. Butler always the guy who's going to draw attention, and he makes the unselfish play.
Outside Tatum. Inside, stolen by Tucker. And stolen by Tatum. Here's Horford. Second chance shot. The kick out to Brown. Back to Horford. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Horford. Brown's got the lead up to 3 now for the Celtics. Well, Doris, he's already a great scorer, and now Tatum has become an incredibly efficient scorer.
Well, listen, the great ones are not only about putting up numbers, it's how efficiently you do it. From 3, from the free throw line, this guy is so much more consistent. And yes, he's got the mid-range game that he can go to in tough spots. This guy plays big at the rim. He's everything you want offensively.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside
outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Dennis Cantor's checked in for Boston. Williams comes in for Tatum. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Three-pointer, Lowry. That shot off. Now Boston takes it the other way. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Williams. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Heat trail by 8. Three-pointer, Lowry. Miami no good on that time either.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Robinson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
This is his first free throw of the game.
In last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
And he makes both free throws. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 6-point lead. And the first time out of the game called for the Heat. And some changes here for the Celtics. Juan Hernan-Gomez, he's checked in for Brown. Richardson comes in for Smart. And it's Pritchard in for Dennis Schroeder. Now here's Oladipo. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Shots good by Dedmon.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
1:39 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Hernan-Gomez. Dishes it to Williams. An easy 2 points on the layup. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And Oladipo kicks to Hero. Oladipo outside, driving inside. And Boston with the rebound. It's stolen by Oladipo. Down low. Now the pass to Morris. The feed now to Dedmon. Oladipo for 3. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's Richardson slamming it down.
Wow, gosh, you'd love to see Josh Richardson on the attack, up high and finishing strong.
Here's Strus. There's 38 seconds left to play in the third. And Oladipo kicks to Hero. Shot clock at 5. Shot from 16. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Richardson against Morris. Richardson outside, driving to the basket. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so it's Boston in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. They've got Enes Kanter. Richardson is out there with Williams. And it's Pritchard in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Richardson dishes to Kanter. Williams from outside. It's hauled in by the Heat. Now, here's Oladipo. Pass to Hero. Oladipo outside. Back to Hero. And finished off by Oladipo.
Now, this is what you'd love to see more of from Victor Oladipo, the athleticism to be a factor on the glass.
Pass to Hernan-Gomez. Here's Here's Pritchard. Kicks it to Williams. Morris trying to free himself up. Williams' shot is off. Here's Strus. Hernan Gomez covering. Dedmon inside. Pass to Strus. Good ball movement here by Miami. Shoots. Nice move. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Pritchard. To the wing on the left. From past the arc. Morris with the rebound.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Feeds to Dedmon. Williams with the steal. Richardson outside. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics.
Heat substitution.
The pass to Horford. Tatum kicks it over to Schroeder. Passes to Horford. Elbow shot is on the way. Rebound by Butler.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Tucker the pass to Butler. Back to Tucker. The jump hook. Tries again. And the layup is up and in.
If you don't put a body on Tucker, he will find a way to burn you on the offensive glass.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
P.J. Tucker. That's his first personal
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Schroeder kicks to Horford. Smart dishes to Schroeder. To the middle. He's looking for Horford and finds him. On the wing, Brown. 5 to shoot. Back to Schroeder. Over Lowry.
Boy, I'll tell you, his anticipation, one of the things that sets Kyle Lowry apart on the defensive end. He read that play the entire way.
Robinson passes to Adebayo. Back to Robinson. Pass to Lowry. To the paint. Here's Tucker. That falls. Nice speed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game. 1:35 left in the 4th quarter of this one. The kicks to Tatum. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Adebayo against Horford. And stolen by Tatum. Smart passes to Horford. It's blocked.
Well, statistically not the most imposing shot blocker, but he gets every bit of that one, did Tucker.
Count that one. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Now, something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes with their defense and then turn those turnovers into points.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Brown kicks to Smart. And no good. Now the Heat take it the other way. Butler with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Get the teardrop. And it's Butler missing. And so Horford will bring it up for Boston. Giving up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. 6-second difference between shot and gameplay. Smart dishes to Horford. Back to Smart for 3. It's good from beyond the arc.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Outside Robinson. And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A shot from earlier as the Miami team bus arrived at the...
Thanks so much, Brian.
Well, it's tough for defenses to stop, Allie. Thanks for that. So a look at our starters for the Heat. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4, and it's Butler in at the 3. And for the Hawks, in the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3. For 3, Lowry. No luck on that one. Butler against Hunter. Pass to Capella. And here's Young. Back to Capella. Just 5 on the clock. Bogdanovich from long range. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
We love the playmaking of Jimmy Butler. He has the ball in his hands so much that guys don't relax when he's got it. They move around, give him options.
Young, the pass to Collins. The kick out to Young. Here's Capella. Pass to Young. Outside Hunter. Here he goes. Capella finds Bogdanovich. Back to Capella. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Here's Tucker. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist.
A title-winning point guard, Kyle Lowry, making the right choice there.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside. You know what, Butler? We saw his playmaking in the 2020 finals. Brett, he led the Heat in assists for the series.
Yeah, I think guys fed off of his energy and knew that other teams were trying to shut down Jimmy, make sure offensively he wasn't going to get going. So he showed that other facet of his game as a playmaker.
Kicks it out to Collins. Counted from distance.
Just do your work, try to get open, and Trey's going to find you.
And here's Lowry. Launches it. Capella with a rebound. The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Young. Back to Hunter. Here's Capella. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Here's Lowry. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Jimmy Butler, good.
Well, Jimmy Butler can score on all 3 levels, inside, outside, and from distance.
Young, the pass to Collins. Back to Young. Pass to Capella. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Rebound by the Heat. Outside Butler. Into the lane. And it's Butler with the jam.
Opportunistic score there from Jimmy Butler. Sees the lane, fills the lane.
Young, the pass to Hunter. Up top, Collins. The kick to Hunter. From deep. Kept alive. A good look from Bogdanovich. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Collins against Adebayo. Out to Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Butler against Hunter. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Hunter. Now here's Young. And a nice finish on the layup.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Lowry outside. No good on the triple.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
The kick to Hunter. Lots of room. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
Well, pretty good setup from the team there as Hunter's able to focus in on that one.
Now Lowry. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. Shoots over Collins. Miami, no good that time either.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Capella, pass to Young. And here's Hunter for three. It's hauled in by Robinson. Miami trailing. Pass to Lowry. With 4 on the clock. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Able to get to his spots offensively, you simply just can't fall asleep when guarding Lowry on the drive.
And he can't hit the second.
He was able to tie it up, but he has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Hawks ahead. They lead by a... Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now here's Lowry. Down low. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
So it's Atlanta now. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Hawks went on a tear last season after naming Nate McMillan their interim head coach. After he won Eastern Conference Coach of the Month and helped guide them to the franchise's first playoff run in 4 seasons, it seemed inevitable that he'd become the head coach long term. Guys?
Nothing new for him, Allie. Good stuff there. Young finds Collins. The kick out to Young. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. He can't get it to go. Now the Heat take it the other way. Here's Lowry. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Young. Well, Brent, a lot of times left-handers are trickier to defend. But some say lefties tend to be less ambidextrous than right-handers.
I don't know how those guys play backwards, BA, to be honest with you. But really, it's about throughout the course of the year, there's so few lefties that you're not used to playing them. So you have to make these adjustments to guys, and it's hard to catch up. It might take a quarter or 2 before you realize this guy's a lefty.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Young against Butler. To the right side. Fires from deep. And Adebayo, the bucket on the assist by Butler. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Heat.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
1 shot.
You look back at Miami 2020 in the bubble during that NBA Finals run. And Bam Adebayo averaging a double-double during the playoffs was such a huge factor for what the Heat did that season.
Young finds Collins. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. The Heat have gotten 3 or 4 field goals in the second quarter.
Well, you love John Collins and his ability to step back and shoot that ball. He just doesn't waste many shots.
And there's a 3-second violation. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. The Heat with the lead. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Butler. Just 5 to shoot. He takes it in, and it's Butler with the jam.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And they get it back. 1:56 left in the first half of basketball. In a league where efficiency is so heavily valued, John Collins' shooting definitely makes him an asset to his team.
Well, that athleticism, BA, and the fact that he makes himself available for those kind of shots, you put that together, and it's a tough guy to match up with.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Embracing his role as a leader for this squad, Lowry recognizes the importance of this in terms of developing his teammates. Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter. He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Williams with it, guarded by Adebayo, and that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. To the inside, here's Jang. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
At line for 2.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Strus. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut it to the lead.
So a good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition's sails.
Now here's Oladipo. Pass to Strus. Oladipo outside. And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
Well, the defense head on a swivel as Oladipo had him in circles.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Inside. Outside Herter. Back to Jang. Drops in the layup for 2.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herter's pass leads to an open look.
The Heat have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Oladipo outside. Down low. Here's Dedmon. Got a piece of it. And that'll do it for the first half of play.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. In the first period, their biggest lead was a slim...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. How about Bam Adebayo? What an impact he's making.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Setting the floor for the Heat. They've got Victor Oladipo. Wayne Dedmon is out there with Markieff Morris. Then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Strus in at the small forward position. A nice shot by Gallinari.
So fun to watch Gallinari play, especially when he's hitting shots. The long ball, just a total bomb right there, somehow finds the net.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got his 4th assist in this one. Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Collins with it. Back to Capella. Shot clock at 6. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler. About a minute played here in the second half. Bogdanovich with it. Picked up by Tucker. Just 2 to shoot. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. Collins has got 5.
Yeah, that's where John Collins sets up shop down in the paint. Quick and athletic. Able to corral the miss.
Pass to Butler. Robinson on the wing. Now Adebayo. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Lowry, good.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Young from long range. Another 3 for Atlanta.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
The Heat have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Back to Lowry. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Adebayo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
And a deep 3 from Young. Young missing again. The Heat have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. And again, Miami with a triple.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Young missing again. The Heat have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break.
Let's just remember this about Trae Young. In the 1920 season, he became only the 5th player in NBA history to average more than 29 points and 9 assists.
Lowry, good.
Well, Lowry can just pepper you with shots from the arc. He's got a talent for finding and making those looks.
And they go to the intentional foul.
14 foul.
1:51 left to play in the third quarter. Young, the pass to Collins. Bogdanovich with it. Back to Young. Shot to stop the run. Strus grabs the miss. And when Young joined the 29.9 assist club, his company was pretty exclusive. Brent, the great Oscar Robertson, he did it a bunch of times. And, of course, you know the 3 others.
Well, I think James Harden, Russell Westbrook, of course, and then look it up, kids, Tiny Archibald. So all Hall of Famers, in my opinion, those 3 names we just mentioned. And the fact that Trae did it in his 2nd season, you got to be kidding me.
And once again, off the mark by Atlanta.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Pass to Capella. Takes it inside. And here's Bogdanovich. For 3, Collins. It's rebounded by Dedmon.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Here's Strus. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. 4 on the clock. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
That's a bad miscue, but I think they've done a really good job keeping control of the ball throughout the game.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile 1 block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Dang's shot is off. Hero on the wing. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Yep, that one goes.
How about Hero? Gets inside and finds a way to sneak up his shot and get it to go.
And so it's Miami. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Danilo Gallinari out there with Gorgui Dieng. Then there's Kevin Huerter. Then there's Lou Williams. And it's Reddish in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Williams from long range. He buries it from 3. Williams has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Miami has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Miami calls timeout.
All right, look who's coming under the board. Come on, get down. The Louisiana Hawks dancers.
Lowry against Williams. Outside Robinson. Lowry outside. Driving in. Banked it in off the glass. And the Heat lead by 19.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Huerter. Dieng. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
A good sign for them is the work they've done on the offensive glass this half.
Outside Robinson. Adebayo passes to Lowry. Outside Robinson. There's the double with Huerter. Gallinari against Lowry. 5 on the clock. To the inside. Adebayo. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got 7 assists in the game. It's Huerter on the wing. Robinson defending. Pass to Williams. And there's the foul. It's on Lou Williams. That's his first foul.
They're playing very smart basketball in this half. Not a single turnover yet.
Miami dominating the game. Lowry with it. Outside Robinson. Lets the 3 fly. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry on the right block. And Adebayo finishes inside.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pass to Williams. Reddish on the wing. From deep three-point range. Huerter can't hit.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Outside Tucker. Robinson against Williams. Robinson can't hit. The Hawks have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Williams misses. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
So for the Hawks. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Lowry against Young. Pass to Bogdanovich.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
To the paint. The kick out to Young. Out to the right wing. All alone. Good on the jump shot.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Miami has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. A minute 42 left to play in the fourth. For 3, Lowry. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Lowry's got 5 points in the quarter.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Heat.
Tonight, they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Kyle Lowry.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way, too.
Inside. It's stolen by Hunter. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Basket's good.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
The consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Lowry, no good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
And a deep three from Young. From beyond the arc, and then some.
Defense is going to have to work overtime to get out to Trae Young in that kind of distance.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Lowry. Again, the Heat misses. Here's Young. From deep. Oh, count it!
It's just, you just don't practice that. What is that?
From deep three-point range. The shot won't fall. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. Boy, a nice win on the road. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
So here's Miami's starting group. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Butler in at the small forward. And for Chicago, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there with DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. Shoots from 8, out left to the wing. Back to Tucker. Over Williams. It's hauled in by the Bulls. A 3 ball. He can't hit that time. And it's Miami the other way. Robinson for 3. Back to Butler. Misses off the right iron.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range. Just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
And that's the athleticism. When DeRozan takes off like that, he is looking to ring the bell.
Now when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his 4th year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly.
And here is Ball following Kyle Lowry's 3.
Just 1 for 5 from the field now. I mean, they've come out flat. They need to pick up the energy.
Robinson for 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. Bulls have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Here's DeRozan. The shot will not fall. And Miami the other way now. Robinson against Levine. Outside for Robinson. And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Lowry against Ball. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even a slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
Now here's DeRozan. Into the lane. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And he just glides to the hoop on his drives. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game. Don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless.
Here's Lowry. Now the pass to Robinson. Ball against Lowry. And he gets the bucket. Lowry's got 5 now.
And try and name a 6-footer who likes to operate inside more than Lowry. He is a beast.
Ball gets to DeRozan.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the first quarter of the game. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
Another miss by DeRozan.
The only place for shots like that are in shoot-around.
All right, there's some guys you let take that shot, but to be honest, he ain't one of them.
Now here is Lowry. He's got 5. Tucker can't get it to go.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
Levine's shot is off.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. We see a lot of this now.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
He's such a skillful penetrator. Ball is attacking the lane like this. It forces the defense to act.
It's his first trip to the line.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
Miami trailer. 1:03 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Adebayo to the inside. It's stolen by DeRozan. And here they go. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. It's deflected. Sweet move. And Adebayo with the layup.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Levine feeling it out a bit. Back to Williams. From 13, Levine can't hit. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Miami Heat. Butler finds Tucker. Back to Butler. And it's off from three-point range. Right side, ball to the middle. Here's Levine. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make. He is 1 for 4.
Oh, look at that awareness of ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's Chicago. They're up by 1. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Bulls.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the Bulls. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Vucevic is out there with Williams. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. And here's Lowry after the three-pointer from Zach LaVine. The drive by Lowry. Lays it up and banks it in. Lowry's got 7 points.
Oh, nice drive by Lowry. Cutting the defense to pieces and then getting himself open for a look.
LaVine way outside. And the Bulls another 3.
That's his second three-pointer of this quarter after not getting any in the first.
And, I mean, you tend to forget this about LaVine. I mean, he's still so young. You feel like he's been in the league forever.
The shot by Lowry, no good. Chicago leading by 3. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes, different folks.
Yeah, but DA, I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. Now here's Levine. 8 points for him.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Lowry finds Tucker. And here is Robinson. Good ball movement here by Miami. Lowry passes to Tucker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Zach LaVine.
Quick fact for you guys. P.J. Tucker is the #1 sneakerhead in the NBA. It is not even close. The man owns hundreds and hundreds of kicks. In the 2018 playoffs, P.J. wore 22 different pairs of shoes in 17 games.
Now here's LaVine. LaVine double team. Deep two from Ball. And the Bulls with another miss.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Williams. Unable to get that one. Now the Heat take it the other way. Outside Lowry. Outside Butler. And Chris with the Fab Five in Michigan and that powerhouse Kings team with so much shooting and passing. How special was it to shape the way the game is played now?
It's so special. Not only did we influence the game with fast break, 94 feet of defense, but we also changed the expectation, saying, hey, it doesn't matter, what you think of me. I can go out there with hard work and earn my spot and change the expectation of the game. As far as Sacramento, it's just so awesome that, we left our game in the NBA. What do I mean by that? So many teams now play that offensive style that we had at Sacramento, and you need a few keys to do that. You need a great player, you need great passers, you need unselfish guys, and you need a family atmosphere in the locker room. We have it all.
Now here's Jones. Can't hit from in close.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Oladipo against Bradley. Here's Morris. A shake. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. And the Heat lead by 1.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
And here's Green outside. Miami's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Here's Strus. Lots of room. And another basket for Miami.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
White the pass to Bradley. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
When defense just handed White that assist, he smartly feeds a wide open shooter.
43 seconds left to play in the first half. Hero passes to Oladipo. Inside. Here's Morris. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Morris has got the lead up to 3 now for Miami.
Morris is such a gifted scorer in the paint. He utilizes both his height and weight to get deep inside.
White with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Oladipo with the double team. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. White wide open. He fires. Connects from three-point range. White's got the game tied up here for the Bulls. Passes it to Dedmon. Back to Oladipo. Now Hero. Here's Strus. It's all tied in Chicago. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Zach, a hard-fought first half. What changes have to be made to get a little separation?
They're making tough shots. We're trying to stick to our concept, so we got to come back, make plays, make shots, and, just stay solid.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. They couldn't hold on to... And that does it for our...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And for the Heat, they're shooting for the game at 42%. So with Lowry on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Oladipo is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Strus in at the 3, the small forward. The Bulls have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Free throw drops for Vucevic.
And one of the most underrated bigs in the NBA. Vucevic quietly dominates on a consistent basis.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Powered down as the whistle blows. A 3-point play chance.
Wow. Tucker's shooting ability, I mean, speaks for itself. Foul can't shut down.
The Heat shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
Now, here's Ball. Dishes to Williams. Offline with his 3.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Authoritative move by Butler on the top, making the defense look non-existent.
Here's Ball. Following the score by Miami. Levine with it. Lowry picks him up. Ball kicks to Levine. That's the 3 fly. Robinson pulls it in.
His bad night from the field is only going to get worse if he keeps throwing up shots like that.
Levine against Lowry. And there's the drive. Lays it up off the glass. Lowry's got 9 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Ball. They need this. Levine for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. Lowry feeling it out a bit. He kicks it to Butler. And the pass to Adebayo. And the layup falls. Adebayo's got his 2nd bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now here's Levine. 11 points in the game. It's stolen by Adebayo. Butler on the way. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group.
Substitution for the Bulls.
Pass to Adebayo. Chicago grabs the miss.
But only the first miss of the 2nd half. They've come out here with authority. And with Kobe White, you hate to see him settle. He's best when going at the rim. The defense wins if he takes that mid-range jumper.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, we know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can get back there. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us. Kevin?
Great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you. And Greg, with Kobe White, he's a solid shooter, but teams have keyed in on him.
I just want to see him more in attack mode. He's a solid finisher when he gets in there, and it could take his game to the next level.
And it's Green missing.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Morris with the bucket.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Green. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Strus passes to Hero. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Heat ball.
Story of their game right here. One sloppy play after another.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Now, Hero. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Terrific assist and nice finish. Solid play all around.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Stolen away. Dedmon with it. Now guarded by Bradley. Morris dishes to Oladipo. Pass to Strus. And Oladipo kicks to Hero. Here's Strus. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Dedmon's shot is off. Bulls trail by 10. Bradley finds Jones. Outside, White. And White slams it in.
Get up, Kobe White. An emphatic 2.
And here's Oladipo. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Morris, left side. The third quarter comes to a close. Heat out front. They finish off the third quarter on a 15-5 run. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Bulls. Trailing here by 8. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Johnson is out there with Bradley. Then it's White. Then it's Jones. And it's Green in at the 2 spot. Now here's Green. And they recover it. Bradley passes to White. Green inside the 3-point line. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Hate to say it, he's dragging them down. Not a single bucket this time.
Here's Bradley. They kick it out to Green. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Bradley passes to Jones. Bradley against Adebayo. Jones from outside. And the Bulls with another miss. The Heat leading by 8. Outside Robinson. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
This goes to, and this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
The drive by Green misses from close range.
Well, I'm surprised he's still out there. I mean, he's been invisible at the offensive end all game long.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul. Substitution.
Robinson kicks to Love. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. And the Heat lead by 13. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Levine puts up a deep 3. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Passes it to Robinson. Takes a 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Their poise has been tremendous. Excellent at both ends, has them increasing this lead.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
Now, here's Butler. The pass to Lowry. And here's Adebayo. DeRozan defending. Just 5 to shoot. Lowry from deep three-point land. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And finished off by DeRozan.
And that's a display of DeRozan's athletic ability, making his presence felt on offense.
Lowry dishes to Butler. Back to Lowry.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he didn't.
Now, here's ball. From deep. It's hauled in by the Heat. Lowry's got 6 rebounds in the game. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Down low. Butler from outside. Rebound collected by Levine. Bulls trail by 12. Williams passes to DeRozan. The dish to Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
And we've witnessed DeRozan improve big time as a playmaker. His court awareness is really at an elite level. And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Miami.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Kyle Lowry.
Oh, man, anticipation, instincts, energy, all his tools were on display tonight as he lit the place up.
And it's just so hard to stop DeRozan from making his way inside and generating points.
Back to Lowry. To end the cold streak. Not going to go that time. And it's Chicago the other way.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
But yeah, the game got away from them, but hopefully they've learned some things, and hopefully they'll be able to make some adjustments next time.
And it's DeRozan with the extra effort.
How about the heart DeRozan plays with? In the clutch, he's fully committed to getting his team whatever they need.
Lowry with the ball. And so it's the Heat winning this one. A narrow win. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.